Welcome back, welcome home. Today we're talking about another down payment assistance program. This one is called the Chenoa Fund. It can provide you either 3.5% or 5% of the purchase price of your home. All right, that's good stuff. Now, before we get into it, New Yorkers, respectfully, we're gonna need to tap out on this one because the Chenoa Fund does not offer this program in New York State. But if you're looking to buy in any of the other 49 states across the country, stay tuned, especially my Connecticut cutters, much love. All right, so now, the Chenoa Fund. Remember, we said it can provide either 3.5% or 5%. That 3.5% or 5% could be your down payment, right? This program works with FHA loans or USDA loans. So if you're going the conventional loan route, we don't have a match, unfortunately, okay? As of now, things may change over time. Another important thing to note, you need at least a 600 credit score to qualify for the program, and you have to be buying a property that will be your primary residence. We're talking about owner-occupied purchases. Now, that funding that they can provide you can either be completely forgiven or repaid over time. So let's talk about what those two different routes look like. If you're going the forgiven route, which will be determined based off your qualifications and the program guidelines, and you get that 3.5% towards your home purchase, then you need to make 36 monthly payments on time in a row to have that debt forgiven. You won't have to pay anything in the meantime. It'll be a 0% interest rate. There's no fees that you're paying while you're going through those 3 years of payments. But the debt will not be forgiven until those 3 years are up. If you sold or refinanced before 3 years are up, then you would be responsible for repaying that entire 3.5% assistance that you received. If you got 5% towards your purchase, the same rules would apply if you're looking to get it forgiven, except now you would need to make 120 monthly payments in a row, that's 10 years. And if you sold or refinanced before those 10 years are up, then you would pay back the entire 5% that you received. Now the other option is the repayable option, right? Basically the way that works is the down payment assistance would operate as a second mortgage, and the interest rate on that mortgage would be 2% higher than the rate is on the first mortgage that you have. So let me break that down a little bit more. So let's say I'm buying a house. I'm gonna borrow 3.5% of the purchase price through the Chenoa Fund. The 96.5% that I'm borrowing, the 96.5 plus 3.5 gets me to 100. The interest rate on that 96.5%, my first mortgage is 6.5%. The interest rate on that 3.5% that I'm borrowing to pay my down payment would be 8.5%. It's gonna be 2 points higher than whatever the interest rate is on my first mortgage. And it's gonna be repaid over the span of 10 years, whether it's the 3.5% or the 5%. They're both gonna be 2% higher than the interest rate you get on your first mortgage, and you're gonna be paying them back over the span of 10 years. Now, the last big thing to know about the Chenoa Fund is that you need a lender that participates in the program in order to access it. So I do know a lender or two who's involved, so if you're looking for any recommendations, please feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to provide them. Do your research. It's a program that could help you get over that down payment hump. It's really ideal if you already have like the income and the credit, but depending on whether it's forgiven or repaid and whether you want to commit to that house for that amount of time or have to pay back that money can really make a big difference for you. The other key thing to note I forgot to mention is they provide homeownership counseling for up to 18 months after your closing, because they want to make sure that you kind of get the rhythm of it. You know, it's a big change, especially for first-time home buyers, to get used to like that monthly mortgage payment. Plus, you could have a shock in your escrow and your property taxes go up tremendously, or homeowners insurance change, or now you're in a flood zone. All type of things, man. All type of thing can happen. So they want to help you stay prepared and be prepared for those things when they do arise. Right? If you have any more questions about the program, please check out the link below. It gives you some more information, and you can download my down payment assistance guide, which talks about programs that you can use, especially in New York and Connecticut. Thank you so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.